It's time for a new adventure. Yay!
Adventure!
Whippy!
I don't really want to build my own pizza. I don't really want a specialty pizza. I just want a simple pizza. Why is it so hard?
Because it's Domino's, you gotta have it your way. Oh wait, that's Burger King.
Okay, so my character does possess hair, so I'm not bald.
Yeah. Keyword, yeah.
So I would just say,
How does that work? How do scales and bald and hair work?
hey, I am. Just...
I mean, Lamias.
Lamias? Is that an animal I don't know about? Sounds like it.
Greek mythology.
Oh,
Half snake.
well, yeah, but that's a mythical. That's a mythical creature that doesn't exist. That's not real.
We're also
So-
playing a campaign where elves exist.
so hold
So
So this is from
I'm a fucking tree.
it's a
Pathfinder.
walking, talking fucking
So-
tree.
So this is the image from Pathfinder Wiki of my race.
Oh.
Example character.
I'm a snake.
Oh dear lord. 1 second.
I'm a snake.
Oh. I guess I gotta yell at my bank.
Oh yeah, Cody. I was doing that
Good
earlier
person.
today.
I'm sorry, not my bank. I gotta yell at Walmart.
Oh yeah, fuck Walmart.
Do you come equipped with the tits too?
Wait, what?
You sent an image showing what your character looks like on BSD.
On Pathfinder
Oh, wait.
Wiki.
Yeah, I mean, so
I have
what?
my keys. Damn it.
So what were you
I gotta
thinking?
go run a key up to my work because nobody has a fucking key for the toilet paper.
Be quick about it.
Oh, what? That doesn't stay in the store.
I have my own key.
She has a
I
managerial
have
set
my
of keys.
own key. I'm the assistant, so I have
She has
keys
a
to practically everything. I
managerial
have
set of
my
keys.
own
Yep.
key. I'm the assistant, so I have
Well,
keys to
run, woman.
Run!
I'm ordering my food first. They can fucking wait. I'm ordering my
Grow
food
wings
first.
and
They
learn
can
to
fucking
fly.
Yeah, they don't
And
need toilet
my-
paper. They have hands.
Oh God.
wait. That's
What?
even
Just
more
wa-
terrifying.
Just wash
There's-
them afterwards. Just
There's
wash them
children.
afterwards.
There's
God damn.
children and teenagers that come through my lobby and can't even hit the toilet.
What?
Some of them miss the toilet on purpose.
What? Listen, if you're desperate enough,
Hey, listen,
Chad,
listen.
come on,
Just take...
hear me out.
No. See, what you have to do is you have to embrace your inner monkey.
Yes.
Scrape and throw.
Yeah, scrape it up. Okay, just scoop it out, throw it in the toilet, flush, wash, go. It's that easy. Okay.
No, if they don't have the decency to provide you toilet paper, you throw it on the ceiling. It's just that simple.
Cody, we're not in school anymore, okay? We're not in
I
school
mean,
anymore.
when my brother worked at a different store, they had somebody take a dump in the big bubble in the player place.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh no,
God.
not in the ball pit. Oh.
No, not the ball pit, the bubble.
Ah.
So they had to crawl through literally all the fucking tubes to get up to it.
That's so bad, Katie!
And those
All right.
tubes were
We're moving on.
fumigated.
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. We're ending this conversation.
Happy session one, everybody.
Happy session one! I'll be right back real
Fucking
quick.
moving on.
Goddamn.
All right. So, hello everybody. 2 months of waiting, and we have finally arrived back at the table for a brand new adventure.
Woo!
Are we excited?
Blah, blah, blah.
I just
Blah, blah,
wooed.
blah. Hell yeah. All right. So, just for everybody at home, keep in mind, this campaign is running in similar time frames as the last campaign. So while everything that was going on in Luavara, things are happening here in Endroth. So,
Ooh.
shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
I know.
Well, I
KP,
guess if you want to.
I know, KP, you have to go and be right back.
I can pop on in my car, so it won't take too long. I'm just, like I said, I'm ordering my food first, so hopefully by the time that I'm heading back, it'll be ready to pick up.
Smart idea. All right,
Jeez.
folks.
Brain
So,
cells.
obviously, we don't have player cards at the moment. I will get onto those as probably during the course of the week. Also, I'm going to explain this real quick. There will be no session next week. I hate to do this to you guys.
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have to get emergency surgery.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh?
Yeah, I have to get 3 teeth pulled immediately.
oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Damn, what'd you
Vacation?
do?
Yeah.
I have
Wisdom
I have a cracked wisdom tooth. I have an infection in my one wisdom tooth that I'm currently dealing with. And my 3rd wisdom tooth is at the point of almost necrosis. It is that decayed.
Oh, shit.
So I got to get those pulled. I'm not going to be having session next week because I don't think I will be able to properly dungeon master under the effects of anesthesia. So that would
I don't
make-
even know if you'll be good the week after that, to be honest.
That would make great content, by the way.
Maybe
So-
we'll
Yeah.
just have
Yeah, but
like
we have to be able to
a
get you to
game
start your-
night.
Read.
Yeah. So, just for future reference, there will be no
Jackbox.
session. Yeah, there will be no session next week due to my teeth being dumb. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the region of Endroth, the region of progress. We kind of went over how everything is functioning here in the world, what Endroth mostly is about. We got a decent insight to some of our characters, but we're going to finally be able to see them interact with each other, interact with the world and the people, and soon to be the monsters, depending on how fast this campaign goes. Or session, not campaign. But yeah, it's going to be a brand new adventure that is happening coincide to the events of what's going on in Luavara. However, Endroth has its own problems. If you guys want to have the fill-in for that, Session 0 is going to be up on my YouTube page in the live section. I'm also going to be creating a playlist for the region of Endroth where you can watch everything all in a row in a playlist on my YouTube page. Again, go check it out. Go subscribe. I appreciate you guys. We got new series dropping pretty soon as well. So, thanks for watching. Now, our story is going to begin in the port town of Eaglefront. So, Eaglefront is located on the central island of the human archipelago. Consisted of 3 major continents on the eastern side of Endroth. Eaglefront is the northernmost port city that is to the north of the human capital, quote, human capital. I'm drawing a blank. Of Arcadia, sorry.
So it's north of north?
North of
north.
north. Yes, north of the north.
It's north of the north, northern of the north, over near the north.
Near the north of that north.
The northernmost tip of the central island of the human kingdom.
Gotcha.
Oh man, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I like that better.
All right. So, Eagle Front is, of course, a port city where all of different types of ships and trade goods are being sent to and from, coming from all parts of the region itself. And here, while the day is bustling by, commoners out and about doing their own things, unloading ships, opening their stalls for the market. You know, children are on their way to the schools. Religious masses are happening, of course. And where our journey will begin is in the Adventurers Guild. As the doors have just opened to the Adventurers Guild, letting all of the mercenaries and, tied together groups conglomerate into the main room where people are packed shoulder to shoulder pretty much, while the poor guild receptions are currently frantically running around organizing papers and gathering up information, ready to disperse the newest employment papers and job requests that are to be posted on the message boards.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
Sorry, guys. I ended up passing out after work.
Oh my gosh!
there it is.
Oh my gosh! You pulled a me.
Yeah, you pulled Jacob. All good, brother. You're here. You didn't miss much.
You made it just in the nick of time.
Yeah, you didn't miss
for
much.
real.
All right. So, as the guild receptions are running around, going into the back rooms, talking to other people, gathering papers and everything, everybody is gathered amongst all of the rest of the adventurers that are being represented by a single token because fuck population.
Fair.
So you guys have free roam to do whatever you wish here in the guild. In the guild hall, you guys can be having breakfast, you guys can be talking to people, or you could just be generally looking around.
I would like to be having a big breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, Brady,
I was going to say breakfast sounds good.
Okay.
I'd like access to my token.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't have access.
Dude, hold on.
Everybody likes food.
Yeah, speaking of breakfast.
You shut your whore mouths.
I'll never get tired of that.
Oh,
God damn it. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, because those tokens are out of date. Haha, yes, I am the smart.
wait, what do you mean that? Oh.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Now I gotta find all of your tokens within the freaking crowd here. God damn it.
Yay.
Yeah, within the crowd of the multiplying man.
Hey man, changeling rights. Am I right here?
Changing the rates. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. there's
Average
everybody.
mark number 1.
Now you guys should have access to your tokens.
Yay.
Woo! You look
I
like
totally
a
forgot.
snack.
I
Oh,
totally forgot.
It's
the-
not even
date
grid
hold.
snapped. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys free roam. Do whatever you wish.
Oh no, because I'm saying I thought it was grid snap.
Yeah, no, the grid is actually just ingrained into the map.
Okay.
All right, so a couple
That's
of you guys are enjoying the comedies of the Adventurers Guild, thanks to some rules that I now have with the Adventurers Guild. Yes, you guys are
We're
enjoying.
not sorry
the,
about this.
The free the accommodaties of the Adventurers Guild, food, drink. Maybe some of you guys have stayed here over the course of the evening, came down for early days work. So, a couple of you guys are having breakfast. What's everybody else doing?
I would be in the restroom. So
Fair
I'll
enough.
just put myself over here.
Fair enough.
I would be getting some.
I'm gonna make
breakfast.
my herbal concoctions.
Oh.
Okay.
Just gonna do it right on the table, right in front of everybody.
Yeah, right in front of everybody. Matt, roll me a perception roll real quick.
Sure, yeah. I'm making the first roll, baby.
First roll of
Hey,
the
better
That's a-
you than me.
campaign.
Go.
First roll of the campaign.
Hey. Wisdom's my
fuck?
only high stat, mind you.
Level 1 characters,
Wisdom's
by
my-
the way. I want to point that out for a fact. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
Matt.
plus you have 8 in
Yeah.
perception. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Well, Matt, it is very, very obvious to you that while you're sitting there, with your mortar and pedestal, just crushing up some, nuts and just mosses and mushrooms and such, you feel the weight of maybe like 5 or 6 different pairs of eyes just staring you down. It's not very often that somebody of your kind just wanders into an adventurers guild, let alone in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
Some people are a little
Cody,
baffled.
do I have... Yeah. By,
Do you have what?
By the appearance of a dryad. Cody, do I have Grandpa with me?
No, Grandpa is not with us. Grandpa would have broken off from the group.
Okay.
He's actually basically in a home. He's suffering from Alzheimer's.
Okay, sounds good.
He no longer remembers who I am.
Damn.
Yeah. I will actually be sending a portion of my earnings to pay for his home.
Oh, what a guy.
What a guy.
All right, so Matt, you're making your concoctions. Brady and Rusty, you guys are eating breakfast.
Yep.
We can just go ahead and
Yes,
say that KP is also eating breakfast. Okay,
Yeah,
Cody.
Sequoia very much knows that everyone's looking at her, but he's just
Cody, you said
she's
you're
just
the
like,
back.
there's not much we can do here.
Fair enough. All right, so eventually, you guys are going to hear the sound of a loud thud as the guild lass over here, slams down like a whole bunch of papers and books and stuff, and she shouts out, "All right, listen up. I know y'all been waiting for quite a long time. However, I kind of have to say on behalf of the guild, I'm sorry, but there's not really much for us to do. Of course, the Adventurers Guild is always, I can say this, the Adventurers Guild is always recruiting for people to go down into the Underdark, deal with the mess down there. If you want to join up, just let us know. If not, can you all just at least try to form an orderly line to gather your quests?" And of course, as soon as she starts saying that, it's just bodies.
Flooding the counter. Yay.
Yeah, as everybody starts flooding the counter. People are even abandoning their breakfasts and such.
I'm sitting here
They're-
watching this. I'm like, I'm still eating, but at the same time, I am, doing math stuff because being a merchant as well. I'm like, it looks like I'm gonna have to wait a little bit.
I am
Let's see.
surrounded.
It's like, oh,
Looks like
Oh.
a long line.
It's
Oh,
the Great Flood, only it's people.
Yeah, I like
And they all wear the same face.
generic NPC bastards.
Why do they all look so similar?
Punchable.
I didn't say punchable, but I mean,
Hey, you said it, not me.
I said you said it.
Either way,
Right, so of course, as
Cement and
the
mortar.
crowd just floods the counter, you are immediately just met with the guild lass and the other receptionist. Thank you. The other guild receptionist just frantically calling out to people, being like, "All right, party of 3, here you are. Party of 2, over there. Hey, put down that fucking stool! I swear to God." No fighting, no pushing. Will you please stop biting the child? Fuck.
Why are we biting children?
There has to be she's probably getting that confused with the gnome.
Made sense. They
All
are
right,
very.
so here you are. Oh,
For
sorry.
first time
ma'am.
adventurers, this
Um,
place sounds fucking terrifying.
I love this place already.
All right. So of course, it's just constant banter, constant just yelling and screaming and just frustrated sighs until eventually like there are like 2 people left as everybody takes their papers and some of them come back to the table, scoop up their breakfasts, make their way out just to go start their day and get on with their adventures and their work. You see the guild lass just like slump into her chair and she's like, "Oh, I fucking hate Mondays."
It's Monday.
Sounds
Monday.
about right.
Well, now we know what day it is.
Yeah?
Folks, I apologize, but if the 2 of you are looking for any work, I have nothing else. I'm sorry. Unless if you don't want to make a lot of money for it, you'd just be better off going to find some labor at the docks.
At this point, I would imagine as Throsis comes out. Noticing that the whole crowd of people has disappeared, approach Sequoia.
The other receptionist is gonna like give her a pat on the back, and he's gonna say, "I'm gonna go clean up." And he'll start making his way around the guild hall, just cleaning up after the mob. The guild lass, of course, is just gonna sit there at her desk, just take a nice deep breath. Okay. And then, lean down, start etching in her books.
I guess I was on John too long.
Yes. It seems all the humans and other creatures rushed out of here as soon as they got those. She stops to think. Papers that have those jobs on them. And I'm gonna put a hand down on the floor.
Yeah. No work for us then.
You step in the hand, Cody.
Yes, I step on your hand.
Yeah. And then I just bring you up onto the table.
It's more like you pick up a toddler. Like you reach down and pick me up, because I am 2 foot.
Yeah. I don't.
2 foot 6 inches.
Right up. I just pick you up and help you into a chair or something.
Damn, you can fit inside a bag.
The guild lass eventually
You
is going to
ran.
look up from her paperwork, and she's going to look at the 6 of you and say, "Folks, can I help you all?"
I would actually go up and "Oh, no, I was just letting you recuperate after that madness. But, you mentioned about something in the Underdark earlier.
Oh, yeah, the freaking parasite recruitment. Look, it's just what rank are you right now? Oh, you're only a rank 1. They're not gonna have any work for you down there. I'll tell you the honest truth. Then you'll be basically running equipment all over the place.
Better than nothing.
Well, that's true. I'm sorry, but like I said earlier, I don't really have any other jobs or work for you all here. With the ceremony happening in Arcadia in a few days, you might be able to find some work there.
Doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Actually, we do have one job. Oh, Phil, they're not going to want that job. They're not gonna
I'm
want
gonna
that job for six people.
At this point, I'm gonna stand up. Well, you never know. A job is a job.
She's gonna just move over here, reach up onto the bookshelf, and she's gonna pull out a scroll. She like dusts it off a little bit. She puts it onto the counter and she says, "Well, I'm not quite sure if this would be something that you're all interested in. We have a bloke here who has practically been trapped here for a few days. Says he needs an escort in order to get down to Arcadia."
Just an escort to get to Arcadia?
Just to go to
Pretty much.
Arcadia.
Pretty much. Although I've seen the lad before. She like looks up over the railing to make sure that her boss isn't here. I'll tell you the honest truth though, folks. He doesn't really look like he's good for money. His hair, like, filthy hair. He doesn't look like he had a bath in weeks. Thin, real skinny. Definitely needs an escort. But I mean, if you look here on the paper, and she unravels it and shows it to you guys, and it says, it just like really, really like rough handwriting. It reads out, "Hi, I am asking the request of the Adventurers Guild to have an escort of how many ever adventurers are willing to participate to escort me to Arcadia so I can attend a funeral for my family. I don't have much money to pay, but if they are willing, I might be able to convince my other family members to loan me some money in order to pay them."
I mean, if we're going to Arcadia anyway, may not be much, but it'd be better than just traveling to Arcadia without any pay.
Wow.
The lad does make it,
Ah, I had to clear my throat there. Sequoia, we headed to Arcadia ourselves. Why not hop on job?
Sequoia would like look up towards like the rafters, look back at Astros's. All right.
Well,
Count us in. As he's sitting there waving his hand up in the air. It barely comes
said
above the table.
Who just said that?
Sequoia gives a polite little wave.
Vanya steps up. It's like, well, I won't be against denying him an escort to see the funeral of his family.
If it's to see his family.
A
And these-
funeral is a horrible thing to miss.
Especially in these times.
Agreed.
Well, all right. Go ahead and let him know that his quest has been accepted. She pulls out a little rock and taps it a couple of times. The rock, starts blinking, and then turns a solid blue, and the rune, therefore, then shatters. All right. He'll be arriving in just a couple of moments. If you want to just go ahead, have a seat, and relax for a little bit. I wish you all the best of luck, because in my personal opinion, I've seen many bad quests in the past. This is probably one of the worst. Now, who would like the scroll for the quest?
I'll take it.
And she hands it over.
Thank you. Gonna roll it up. Just put it in my pouch. Couldn't think of the word.
Yep. Feel free to sit at one of the tables, acquaint yourselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have paperwork to do.
I guess we have to move.
This is where the cool kids sit.
Sequoia just kind of nods.
Available right there.
Hops on all fours and scurries over.
God, it's just
Sequoia grabs 2 chairs and just drags them behind her. Puts one in the table for Astrocious.
At this point, seeing the mouse next to me, would it be racist if I said that's a rodent?
37 minutes.
37 minutes. 37 minutes of
By all
already
technicalities,
dipping
he is
into
a
it.
rodent.
I mean, yeah.
Your statement just rolls off. He doesn't even acknowledge it. Anyways. Guess we should start with... Well, I lost the accent there.
Just say your name and
I'll be
then
right back. I gotta grab my food.
Astrocious.
there you go.
I guess we should start with introduction.
I just look at
I'll
it
go
like,
first. My name is Astrocious Pantiki. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That name is a mouthful.
Hello.
it is a mouthful, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
I
I
am the
am-
one they call Sequoia.
It's a pleasure to meet both of you. I am
Agreed.
Hazama.
I thought that was
Okay.
you.
Wait, you couldn't recognize me, old friend?
To be fair, it has been a while.
Oh. They know each other.
I am Endroth Ravenstock.
Could you repeat that?
Endroth Ravenstock.
And you say my name is Malfoy.
Well, to be fair, I am an elf. Our names are extremely flowery for no reason.
That's why I just call them.
Your names have flowers?
Not literally.
Is it like marigolds, peonies, dandelions?
Raven.
I guess it would depend on the family.
I was about to say Raven. Let's be honest here.
Oh.
You showed me around, and I've met some flowers.
It's an orchid then.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If he's orchid, does that mean he bleeding heart too?
No, that's only if it was orange. He's definitely a black orchid.
Well, I am Vanya Vidalia. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
I like that name.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Florentia Nimerath.
Josh? Do you mind retrying that?
I'm a shack of shit! And I'm Florentia Nimerath. I'm getting food.
Traveler! Paimon doesn't know what to do!
I'm not emergency rations, damn it!
Yes, you are.
No, I'm the emergency
What did I
ration
miss
here.
that I come back to people like cry laughing?
Josh, you talk like your character.
Josh introduced your
Josh said
character.
your name. You
DM
sounded like
spoke to his
Paimon.
character and fucking destroyed it so badly.
Great. It's okay. It's session 1. There's time to redeem.
I love this.
You gotta go back and watch it, KPO. So.
I will have to. I will have to.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna go home and have food. Okay, oh, okay. They're pulling into their driveway. The cons of living against an alleyway, or having your
So-
driveway butt up against an alleyway.
With introductions out of the way, you guys finally get a good picture of each other. See, I can hear myself, by the way.
1 second.
You guys get a good look at each other, and you guys can definitely see there is quite a variety of individuals in this little group here. You guys can go ahead and mingle amongst yourselves, or, socialize. Be normal.
Brady, Brady, I gotta ask you one thing real quick.
What's
do you,
that?
Do you know my vigilante side, or do you just know my social side?
The social side.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So, what brings you to Eagle Front? As he looks at the car on the table. Oh, you merchant by trade?
I wouldn't say exactly by trade, but I grew up in a merchant family, so it's more along the lines of a necessity to survive.
We both grew up in a merchant family. 2 different families.
But said, neither one of you look like brothers.
We may not look like it,
Hey,
but
for all you know, he could have been adopted.
A fair point.
God, never played this card again.
Yeah.
I played that card every day at work.
The natural progression would make me look at the elf, but she's not here, so we're going to skip to the kitsune.
I'm the elf.
Other elf.
Half
We,
elf.
our, yeah.
Elf.
How?
What about you, miss?
I've been traveling, looking for work, trying to get stronger, and to see more of the world.
The Adventuring Guild is good for you, then, I assume.
It has its moments.
The Adventure Guild has its
It has its
days.
uses.
It has its days. But with how things are going right now, with he just does a hand gesture with everything.
Hmm.
Not easy finding work that you want.
Hmm.
That would help get your skills set.
Me and companion here, we been traveling for the last about 2 years, doing work
Sequoia
for
just
the
nods
Adventure
in
Guild.
agreement. Just casually, just focusing on the mortar and pestle.
So now we know why we're here. We know our names. What about how put combat style?
For me, it's blades and magic.
Would be blades.
Okay.
Well, he'll pull out kunai. Just spin it around a little bit.
Oh, ninja?
Actually, no.
Oh, not interested. Next.
Don't worry, you'll see a magic trick one day.
Poor Hazama. Nobody ever likes what you do.
I only kid. I am, how you say, warrior. Pikeman, to be exact.
Mm. So you're a distance-flavored warrior. Sorry, there are many warriors of different varieties.
Not necessarily distance. It's more along the lines is I can't poke you in face from down here if I don't have long stick.
That is a very fair point.
No, the stick has the points. That statement was said with all sincerity, mind you. Like Sequoia like means that in the most like, what are you talking
genuine way, yeah.
about? Strosis has no points. He's a rat.
Sequoia, are you aware of what a figure of speech is?
Is that when you see a painting of a word?
No.
Oh.
It's more akin to a common turn of phrase.
Oh, the phrase turns over like a dog doing tricks.
I can't win here.
Perhaps Sequoia should introduce what she is to help
Oh.
rectify this situation.
Of course, Astrosis. Hello, I am Sequoia. I am a dryad of the forest. I appeared out of the forest at his behest.
Give
Ace's
me
eyes are gonna go wide.
knowledge nature checks.
Oh boy.
I require a check, baby.
Well,
I love being
my
interesting.
phrase.
It's fun.
no
You
longer
fucked him.
I'm assuming
You're
I don't need to make the
nothing
check because
about
I've been
me.
traveling
So-
with them.
Yeah, no,
No,
you're fine, Cody.
You know me.
Yep.
All right, I see 2 checks.
I guess I'll roll for KP.
Yep.
You roll for yourself too, haven't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh no. Jacob, roll.
Okay.
I think Jacob got taken away.
Oh, did he? I didn't realize he got thefted.
Oh, there he is.
Uh,
Nature check, bitch.
No, he's just
Nature? Alright. No,
Here.
mother just dropped it out of nowhere.
Ah. Okay, so yeah, this kind of makes sense. This kind of makes sense. So Florentia does know about what dryads are. The rest of you have never heard of what these things are. Florentia, specifically for you, if you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, good. You know that dryads are quite literally children of the forest. Like, they have the biggest thing that blows your mind specifically with this is no one has seen a dryad in almost 200 years. And to see one even outside of the forest is even rarer.
It's a fairy tale come to life, guys.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Maybe not in a good way, though.
So do you say anything, KB?
Hold on. My roll 20 is freaking out here. There we go.
good.
I can see from your faces that many of you don't know what the dryad is.
Sadly, I do not know.
I
I
can't say
can
that
say
I
that
did.
it's been in my learnings.
They
I am a child of the forest.
protectors of the
Didn't lose the
trees.
term of it.
there hasn't been a
I'm a child
sighting
of
of
the
one
forest.
in over. There hasn't been a sighting of a dryad in over 200 years. Normally, they're seen in the forest, where you would expect to see them. Outside of a forest or their
She just gives a.
glen is extremely rare, from what I've heard from stories.
She just has like a polite little smile and gives a little wave. The forest asked me to figure out what's hurting it, so I left.
It's a big responsibility.
Regardless, what Astrocious was asking earlier Step 1 is find the problem. Step 2 is cull it. Step 3 is cleanse the rot. Astrocius was asking, how do we deal with how did he put it? Aggravated assault on other individuals. Yes. I hit things with a stick. I also make Astrocius feel better. And like she presents you the sludge that she's been working on. If you drink this, you feel better.
She presents to you like a
Fifth
little like wooden bowl with like the pestle still in it, and it looks the Sprite that is used for bad food after you cook it in Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
That's what you see. It's censored and all.
Tastes horrid, but works great.
I think at this point everyone's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, it
She goes
smells. It
back to
smells like
continuing
dirt
working on it.
and moss. It just ugh.
It's the. There's like a legitimate description for what this looks like. I can't find it right now. Oh yeah, there's no there, but the fun line in the description is NPCs unfamiliar with Druidic herbalism may need some convincing before purchasing these herbs. if that doesn't tell you anything about them, I don't know what will.
Nice.
It looks gross.
And as for combat style, I'm more of blades and magic.
Ooh.
Well, hammer and magic.
Oh.
You look on her back and you see a mace.
And of half elf. KP, that's you.
I was just about to take a bite, so 1 second.
My timing is impeccable.
Oh, fuck you, Cody.
You
I
called
mean,
her-
it's better than Rusty's timing where he tries to ask me a freaking question in the middle of a bite. Every freaking time.
At least I'm
kid you
courteous
not.
enough to do it before you
When
think
I'm
about it.
there, just to irritate you.
Now, when
But,
she takes a bite, you got to take a bite.
I prefer to be at the back. I'm not terribly strong, so I'm mostly
you say-
magic.
Ah. If I may ask, what flavors of magic?
Divine.
Mm.
Different flavors of magic.
There's arcane and divine.
Plant?
There's grape flavor. Let's put it like that.
If you're asking, you know, I'm a sorceress.
Mm. So arcane, divine, druidic?
Plant. Like,
Druid.
Sequoia gives you a thumbs up in the big grid. Plant!
Asterosis speaks up. Yes, druidic.
You want to try
Thank
that one
you for
again?
The concept what a druid is not.
I understood you.
I understood as
I
well.
did too.
Yeah, I clicked my tongue by accident.
Sequoia's a
and all
druid.
that.
But Sequoia is a druid, but Sequoia doesn't understand what a druid is. This is just who Sequoia is.
Fair enough.
Sequoia, druidic magic is more natural magic. Nature-based.
Plants
Yes,
and animals.
Plant.
Yes, but
Plant.
most people don't understand it as plant.
Oh. Huh.
Just say your magic is natural.
Are there other people? Is there other people in this realm who are able to do things like I?
There's a lot of people
I-
that connect deeply with the natural world. People tend to call them druids.
Oh,
There's many
those must
different
be the
forms of
whispers I
connecting
hear.
with nature, but they all, tend to follow nature's will.
Okay. So, after some discussion and a little bit of time, suddenly the doors to the guild hall just burst open, and where you guys see this gentleman just hunched over, starting to like breathing heavily. He's like, "I'm here, Sorry." Oh,
Take
got
a
some-
moment.
yeah, I got so caught up in my concoctions. Ugh. I heard
the human seems distressed.
and, he's gonna take a minute and run up to the counter and like throw his hands on there, and he says, "I heard somebody accepted my quest."
I hear
You
that.
hear the
Hey,
guild
hey,
receptionist.
bud. Over here.
You hear the guild receptionist. She's just like, "Oh, fuck me with a cactus." "Hi, Calvin. Yes, they're right there."
That would not be pleasant.
And of course, he looks over.
Why'd you move closer to me? I can't protect you from that.
In truth, I don't know what the first half of that statement was, but cactuses have lovely juices that are great for making teas.
I heard cactus juice is amazing.
So,
Cactus juice.
Very sweet.
So the gentleman is going to come over and he's going to give you guys a big smile and he's going to say, wow, I wasn't expecting so many people to take my quest."
Nature of convenience.
So yeah, you guys could see like his hair. He has his hair tied up in like a really messy ponytail. Like you could see more specifically, like especially his tattoos, just pure white tattoos that appear to be like different symbols and stuff that go all the way up his arms. Some are on his legs, and you can even see some like poking out from underneath his shirt up his neck. And he starts going around the table. He's like holding out his hand while he has a book in his other hand, and he's goes around, starts shaking your guys' hand and introducing himself, and he's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for taking my escort quest. I'm Calvin. I'm the guy who submitted the quest to the guild."
Hody, that's rude.
Woody shakes my hand.
Hody!
Hody! Don't break the poor guy!
What did I... Where is this? What did he do it?
Now at Verizon, we have some big news for your
Strength
peace
roll.
of mind. For all our customers existing.
Oh, I see now.
we're locking in
I
Modified
feel like
20.
Cody just kind of picks him up when he goes to shake his hand.
That's gotta be a weird sight.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So after he shakes Astrosis's hand, you can see him like shake it off a little bit as he goes to shake Ace's hand. And he's going around and he stops at Sequoia and he's like, "Fascinating. I've never seen a druid before, or a dryad."
Human, you have interesting bark.
Well, it is a
Was
pleasure
that
to
rude, Astrosis?
I don't believe so.
I mean, he seems completely unfazed by it. He just continues smiling, shakes your hand, and he's like, "It's a pleasure to meet someone of your kind before. It's incredibly rare."
Oh. Thank you, human. I am Sequoia. I have met many like you before.
Racism.
Not necessarily. Just
You know, of
ignorance.
course, he's gonna finish his rounds. And he says, pulls up a chair and he sits down with you all, and he's like, well, I mean, I'm not sure like how much time you all need, or if you guys need to gather anything, but I really don't have a whole lot of money to pay you guys.
You said this is to attend the funeral, right?
Yes, my grandfather recently passed away, and I received a letter from our family that he's assembling everybody to join the funeral procession.
Sorry to hear about your loss. And as one who's been through a funeral before, I would not mind helping you out.
Yes, my condolences. This isn't a matter about the money for me. It's a matter about getting you to this funeral.
Agreed. A funeral is a horrible thing to miss.
Oh, well, I greatly appreciate that. I mean, I would be more than happy to at least compensate you all for your travels. Arcadia is quite a distance away from Eagle Front. But, I mean, I can try to talk to my other family members, see if they would be able to help me out, but I can't simply just have you guys escort me there completely empty-handed.
There's no more jobs at this guild hall. They suggested going to Arcadia anyway.
How about
It's
this?
not a convenience.
How about this? To settle your need to pay us, why not feed our beast burdens?
Oh, you
Yes.
guys already have carts prepared?
I have cart, but it's
I have
small.
carriage.
You have carriage.
I have a carriage.
Wonderful. I will carry equipment. You will carry personnel.
That actually works out fairly well. If I'm or your beasts of burden.
Yeah, what kind of beast of burden are we talking about here?
I have cow.
I have draft horses. Work horses?
So Calvin is gonna go ahead and put down his one book on the table, and he's gonna start rummaging through his pouch that he has on his side. You guys can start to hear like the clinking of glass and bottles together, and you guys notice on his book, you guys see a strange symbol on it. Make me knowledge arcana checks.
I can't make that check.
That's the
This is where we
second
pull out
two
this
in a
terrain.
row.
At
So
least not as bad as you fucking.
How do I know?
So, Vanya, Astrosis, and Florentia, you guys recognize this symbol as it's similar to a transmutation circle for alchemy.
Beautiful.
And then, he pulls out another little pouch and he opens it up and he, starts counting on it. What you guys could assume to be his coin purse. And he's like, "Okay, I think I can make do with feeding your beast of burden." Just gonna tie it back up and put it back. If it's okay with all of you, though, I would like to go ahead and sell some of my belongings just to lighten my load a little bit.
Ales.
If you
What are you
think
selling?
necessary.
Wait, what happened?
If you think necessary.
I asked what he was selling.
Oh, I have just a couple extra remedies and ingredients and such. Probably something more that that the city can use or the town can use more than me on the road. I wasn't expecting to have somebody pick up the quest. It's kind of been sitting here for about 2 weeks now.
No, I do have to say, you will be traveling with 2 merchants. Would you like assistance selling your stuff?
Oh, no. I don't want to be a burden.
No burden at all. I gotta do a resupply anyways.
A resupply wouldn't hurt.
Merchants live and breathe moving goods.
Excellent. In that case, then, how soon can we depart?
Well, I'm ready to set out anytime.
Azama, how long would you say it would take for you to resupply?
For herbs and whatnot, not long.
Gotta drop my phone. Damn it, it fell all the way down.
I'd say give us 2 hours.
That quickly? Well, I was going to say about a day or so. But sure. He's gonna like get up and pick up his book and say, I guess I'll go start gathering my stuff. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out another scroll and he says, "Here, this is the inn that I'm staying at and my room number, just in case if you all need to find me."
Yeah.
All right, and with that, Calvin will make his way out.
Are we meeting him there in his room, or are we meeting back here before we leave?
He did not say.
It'd
Great.
probably be better to meet him at his inn, especially if Hazama is quick with getting what he needs.
Just a couple of herbs, not much.
Well, if we leave in 2 hours, I will go milk my cows. I'll meet you at the inn.
At the end.
Meet you at the inn.
What inn is he staying at?
I'm gonna pull out the paper.
It reads out the Golden Trumpet Inn, room 6.
Open mouth, the invoice come out.
Alright. Well, I will meet you there.
Sounds good. Come on, Hazama.
Sequoia, want to try milking cow again?
Last time I did it, it did not end well. But we can try.
Practice.
Cody,
makes
why are
perfect.
The
you
milk
sounding
goes
like
in
a
the
little
pail this
babushka?
time, right?
He is babushka.
Because I am babushka.
Babushka.
Practice make perfect.
Better
So
than
do
Baba
it.
Yaga.
Oh,
All right,
big.
so
If he was a
Calvin.
dog, he'd be Bawufka.
Bawufka.
Baufka. All right, so Calvin is off doing his own thing, gathering off all of his supplies. Cody and Matt are milking a cow.
2 cows.
Zama
Yep.
is out collecting herbs. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, there's no any prep work or anything like that I do, so I guess I go wait at the inn for now.
Spices.
Brady, you are cutting in and out like real bad.
I said I'm going to buy spices.
Spices. So you're with Zama. Kippy, what are you doing?
Gonna check out the guild hall for a little bit longer and then probably head over to the end.
All right, sounds good. Give me perception rolls. or give me a perception roll, KP. So as you are out, as you just get up and start exploring a little bit more with the guild hall, it is mostly just standard things that you would see in a guild hall. As some of the workers are just wandering around, cleaning stuff up, preparing for in case any more adventurers come in and out of the hall. The smell of fresh food starts to fill the air as lunch begins to get started. And, you wander around, you check out some of the posters, you see different adventurers guilds trying to recruit people. And, of course, you see a whole bunch of like clan banners and monster trophies mounted on the walls. You make your way over to the notice board and you see different small, like standard manual labor jobs that are posted on the notice board. But of course, dead center in the middle of the notice board, of course, is a big notice that basically is kind of like those old World War II recruitment posters that you would see all over the place with Uncle Sam.
We want you.
I
Yeah.
want you.
That's pretty much what it is. It's mostly just a big advertisement stating that the Underdark, of course, is fighting off this parasitic infection that is corrupting the land of the Underdark, and they are specifically looking for anybody above rank 10 to assist with the pushback of the virus.
That's a high rank.
Anything in particular that you're looking for?
Who are you addressing?
KP.
Sorry, I muted for a second because I was coughing.
We're moving to town, man.
Just kind of checking it out because, Adventure Guilds are pretty new to Florentia here, so.
Yeah. You as you've been throughout your travels, like you've been seeing that specific like recruitment poster like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's posted on every brick wall you pass.
It's in every single notice board, every single like wanted board or anything like that. It is everywhere. But in terms of like people, it's mostly just staff running around now. It's still early in the day. People are out gathering their stuff, readying for whatever adventures come their way. So, nothing too crazy. All right. Anything else?
Don't think so. Not for me.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Jacob and Brady. So Hazama and Ace, you guys are out restocking all of your stuff.
Trade goods, like how much would you say? Brady.
Depends on what trade goods you're talking about, because there's textiles, furs, live animals, food and spices. I'm actually looking at the page on D20.
Want to send me that link real quick?
Yeah.
Or actually post it in important. Thank you.
You are welcome.
You have the goods and services page. I'll give you guys some time to look through all that.
I already know what I'm getting.
Oh, okay.
Which one are you doing, real quick? Which category?
I'm doing foods and spices.
Food and spices, and I will be doing textiles and furs.
All right. How much are you guys going to be spending on your trades?
I think I'm gonna go with 5 gold. Distributed a bunch between a couple different spices.
Okay. Okay. Give me diplomacy roll.
Oh, of course, it's one that I don't have.
You're
Okay.
a merchant.
All right.
I don't have any ranks in it yet.
Well, you managed to barter your way through things. Instead of paying 5 gold for your goods and services, it's only gonna run you 4 gold and 3 silver.
Brady, do you have profession merchant?
I do, actually.
You can roll that instead.
I didn't know you had
It-
that.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
So you only have you get 5 gold worth of materials for only 4 gold and 3 silver.
I gotta remember which system you
Base-
use. You use base 10?
Base 10. Base 10.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was asking this earlier. Yeah. I'm going to be going for 10 gold. Between
10 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Diplomacy.
A couple of pelts.
Different pelts. All right. Yeah. I mean, you got 10 gold worth of pelt. But you only had to pay 9. All right, Astrosis and Sequoia. Sequoia,
Cow.
Sequoia, you want to go ahead and roll me that handle animal?
You got it.
Am I allowed to
Okay.
assist since I'm there?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, it'll just be a +2.
So yeah, Sequoia, you got a pretty good handle on this cow. You know, it took you a couple of tries, but yeah, you got.
I started talking to it in cow.
Okay, do you have speak with animals?
No, I speak with plants.
Ah, even better. Even better. I love speaking.
I'm
going
gonna
to
be talking to a lot of fucking trees.
Oh boy.
You're gonna be talking to a lot of fucking trees.
Talking to a flower. Flower just starts wiggling.
And then initiatives rolled.
So,
Alright, but yeah, Cody,
I-
you got your bill for the day.
okay.
All right, are the two of you going to
Josh,
be doing
I have a question
anything
for you.
else? What's up, Matt?
So I made the joke earlier of making jams for Cody. Could I count that as my bombs and remedies as the remedy for the stomach?
I'll have to take a closer look at it.
No, I was just making a joke.
Oh, okay. I thought you were serious for a minute there. All right, Cody,
No.
Matt, are you guys doing
I don't-
anything else for the rest of the day?
That would take us
Sequoia just
between.
kind of goes where.
That would take us only a half hour. So if there's anything else you want to do,
No, I think Sequoia's just gonna keep working on mixing her herbal concoctions because I make 4 of those free per day, so I want to start stockpiling those.
you mind making me some Reddit?
Sure, I can make you some Reddit. What
Let's
would?
go.
Yeah. Just gonna start making some Reddit. Thistle milk.
Alrighty. And Rusty, Vanya is just hanging around the inn where Calvin is, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Do you go and like speak with Calvin, or do you just hang out?
I just hang out, like, while he's gathering his stuff. I'd probably get like a drink and like stay within like the downstairs area and whatnot.
Okay, fair enough. So you're just sitting there at one of the tables, just enjoying like a nice tea in the morning. And you're seeing Calvin like come up and down the stairs carrying like boxes of stuff. Yeah, and he walks down to the innkeeper and he talks to him for a little bit. Give me a perception roll.
Oh boy. Yep.
This tea is really good. But yeah, you just see him going up and down the stairs, bringing like maybe 3 boxes of stuff and putting them on the counter. You see Calvin talking to the innkeeper. Let me roll his diplomacy. And he hands him a small little, like a couple coins and such. And then he heads upstairs one last time. And around this time is where everybody else is gonna start showing up. All right. So you all gather at the the lobby of the inn. Calvin comes on downstairs, hands the innkeeper his key. He's got his backpack on, and you guys can see that he's donned a little bit more adventurer-esque gear on him. He's got his backpack. You can see that he looks a little bit more built, so you can probably assume that he has armor on underneath his clothes. You can see he has a little dagger strapped to his waist. He's got a quarterstaff in his hand, and you can see a couple of what appear to be glass bottles just sloshing around with some strange liquids inside them.
That might be actually a good time for us to describe what our characters look like, because we haven't done that yet.
Nope. So for me, I'm coming in. Well, I'm walking in with, backpack full of goods. My white hair with white scales, because I'm a snake person.
I'm a sneaky snake.
I'm a sneaky snake, yeah. But I am walking with a cane, just walking with a cane, just normally.
Are you limping or just have it for an accessory?
Nope, he's a fancy fuck. He has a cane.
I don't know.
Accessory, gotcha.
I don't know. Roll for it. See what you think.
Sense motive?
I'll do what?
I think you need it. Or I think how you want it to be portrayed. Do you want to look like you need it?
You when you look at me, you think I needed it. You think I need it.
So you're portraying a fake limp. Gotcha. But I can't tell.
Right.
I'm gonna walk in behind him. Tall.
Oh. Yep.
Skinny.
You're tall and skinny. How tall are you?
6'5".
6 foot. Oh yeah, you're slightly towering, man. 5'11".
Skinny, black hair, striking silver eyes.
Oh, you got silver? I got red.
Couple tattoos here and there visible on his shoulders and arms. A little bit on the neck. And what kind of armor am I wearing? None. Just fairly standard traveler's outfit with a rapier hanging at my hip.
Okay, I'll go next. In walks in a 2'6" high mouseling.
It's like a snake.
He has brown hair and hazel eyes. He weighs about 20 pounds. He carries a heavy wooden shield, hide armor, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce what this weapon is called, but here's a description of it. It's a
Bardici?
crescent axe blade. Yes.
Bardici.
There you go.
Sequoia, KP.
Sequoia comes in. Sure, I can't even remember if she's wearing armor, to be honest, right now. I think at most she has like bits and bobs of leather armor covering her, like enough to like, so she's not completely, just leather armor. So she's not completely like,
She's decent.
able to get stabbed. Yeah. Just like her skin looks like a white birch. She has a quarterstaff with her as also. You also see basically, think of Wu's honey pot, but small, full of her remedies to hand out to people if they get hurt. Oh, she doesn't wear shoes.
No shoes.
For free?
No shoes.
Gotta be one with the earth.
Free.
Showing ankle?
The consummate shoes. I'd like to point out that woman. Cody, when you met Sequoia, she was wearing nothing.
Yeah.
You were the only reason Sequoia wears anything right now.
Oh boy.
Why do you put the dead flesh of animals on yourself?
I don't know. You bought leather armor for her. That's what I'm going with now.
I just imagine that's what she's saying. Why do you put dead animals on yourself?
Why do you wear the skins of furs of other creatures? Why not grow your own?
Ooh,
I do
ours
have
doesn't
my
grow
own.
fast enough. I
Why
mean, if
didn't
we're
you grow
eating them
your own?
anyway, why let it waste?
I am a tree. I grow leaves.
Then at least cover up with the leaves, goddammit.
If you want to describe Florentia.
Yeah, so Florentia's, got her traveler's clothes, so pretty simple top and skirt with some sturdy boots, and then her trusty handy dandy cloak to keep her warm and dry from the elements. She's got light pink hair, almost tealish blue eyes. She tends to keep her hair kind of either like in a low braid or low ponytail. She likes to have her hair covering her ears. Then she's also carrying around her backpack. So
Beautiful. Yep.
Oh,
Fun, yeah.
and just a giggle, Sequoia is only 5'6".
So, Vanya, standing at a nice, tall, 5 foot even.
Am I the tallest one in the group?
Yes.
probably.
Probably. Yes.
Probably. She's about 5 foot even. She has long black hair that she normally keeps, it down, but has a bit of it tied up using a ornate hair ornament. She's got deep crimson eyes. Wearing her normal, traveling attire. Underneath it, though, she is currently wearing hide armor with a heavy mace, a light crossbow, and a buckler.
Damn, she's kidding.
Oh, and just because we started this trend here in Starfinder, she's rocking an A cup.
Oh, are we doing this now?
Oh my gosh, are we
Oh,
doing this?
Why are we doing this
Are
now?
Are we really doing this?
Yes.
Yes.
How do we do? What was the rolls?
LJT
I forgot.
100.
I know him.
It's a
It's a-
D100.
For tit size is a D100.
There's
Gentlemen-
actually a fucking.
Gentlemen, it's a D12.
Uh,
Oh,
boy.
God.
Sequoia's got a C cup.
I'll leave mine to be a surprise for when you guys.
Well, Jacob is a snake, so.
Cody.
Well, here we go again.
Cody! My dog.
You can't keep doing this.
So I truly do have a tripod, huh?
Yes, you do.
That's respectable. Okay.
Oh my God.
Josh, I'm 2'6".
I know. yours would definitely be very much different. Probably a D6. Considering that you're half the size of a normal person.
At least we hope it would be.
Oh,
You know,
God.
Josh actually makes a fair point with that. Smaller creatures, smaller dice.
Yeah.
Grix has to change his dice then.
What's Jacob?
I
What do
rolled
you mean
a
Grix has to
Jacob's
change?
excuse,
What do you mean
then.
Grix has to change his dice?
Did you rolled it at a D12?
Kobolds are medium creatures.
Yeah, they're medium creatures.
Humans are medium creatures, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cody's a rat.
Whatever.
Either way.
Anyway.
Now that we got this out of the way.
Yeah, now that we got that out of the way for
Thank you,
everybody
Rusty.
in the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
We still didn't hear the verdict. We
I
heard
mean,
Sequoia's, but
Yeah, Sequoia is a C cup and Flora is a D cup.
great, she's
Am
top
I,
heavy.
am I the only one who's like concerned for the fact that Rusty can just do this off the top of his head?
He
It's-
probably
it's
has.
no,
literally-
I had it up.
it's literally pinned somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally in the Starfinder.
I know.
So
Oh,
Matt is
That's all I
conservative.
do for finding it, Matt.
Matt is conservative for C, and I'm drawing a blank. KP is D for damn.
I'll switch with the Dryad.
Nope.
I mean,
The dice have
to be
spoken.
fair, I am made of wood.
The dice have spoken.
So that means you can grow yours bigger faster.
Yes.
Moving on. All right. So
I need the shape wood spell.
with everybody now fully geared out on all of their stuff, you know, you guys climb up into the carts, and I guess you guys would start making your way to Arcadia.
Yeah.
Traveling at cow speed.
Yes, at cow's speed.
Brrr.
All right. So, I think we all know what comes next.
For encounters,
Who is feeling lucky?
Smash.
I will. Oh,
Smash. Just straight up.
Mash.
All right. So let's see here. Rusty with a 45. Encounter on the first day. Pretty basic, honestly. You guys had some smooth trails, heading out of Eaglefront and into the wooded lands. You guys may have, come across a couple of adventurers that were just either heading to Eaglefront or, just going around hunting, doing what they can. Now, mind you guys all as well, you are all traveling together, so you guys can, at any point in time, strike up conversation, get to know each other a little bit. Ways to pass the time as, you guys are making your way through your travels.
Unfortunately, I'm piloting the cows, and there's really no room on the cart for other people, so I'm excluded from that. Unless you're having a screaming match.
That's not true. Can't you have one more person with you?
Technically, yes. But you're going to be hugging a couple of barrels.
And I can fit 4 people in the cab and a person sitting next to me.
Oh, okay. So one person has to ride with me. Who's riding with me?
You know what? I will.
Is that your question? Oh, okay. I guess the Cody's going.
Yeah, we're separating you from your safety blanket.
No, that's the only way I learn things.
Bad.
What's your character's name again there? It's a
Vanya.
V. Vanya, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
I hope you're all ready to listen to me make some herbal concoctions.
Honestly, it's a welcome distraction from the road.
Let's see here. Honestly, Calvin would probably spend the day, talking to Sequoia.
Okay, let's go for it.
I would make small talk with Vanya as well.
Matt, it would mostly just be, learning more about dryads and, your culture and such. Give me... for trying to understand what Calvin is asking, give me a linguistics check.
All right, 1 second. I was just writing in my herbal remedies because I basically made it so Sequoia has no gear, no nothing except for the shit on her back because she doesn't. She may have been out of the woods for 2 years. It's not me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, she may have been out of the woods for 2 years. Doesn't mean she really understands what's going on.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean...
Sequoia is smart.
Calvin has definitely brought things down to Sequoia's understanding, and...
That's so fair.
It's mostly just, Calvin asking her questions that relate to similar to what life was like at your home. Do you guys live in huts? Or do you have how do your people live?
So, Sequoia, I just want to preface this how she's sitting in the back of the cart, because I rarely ever have sat in the back of the cart. I didn't know last campaign. Now I get to actually do that. It's full crisscross applesauce with the mortar and pestle in the center, grinding things up. Well, I truthfully Most dryads do not live in a community. We're usually all very independent in other sections of the woods. I've encountered one here and there. Very rare. I lived just in the bottom of a large tree that was hollowed out. I didn't really need to. It just felt nice to have a shelter.
Just
Being in the
interest-
rain is nice sometimes.
Interesting. Stories that were told by humans say that dryads live in small, tight groups.
Oh.
But you all live separate. Do you have a leader?
The forest.
The forest is your leader. You have no, say, older dryad who looks after the young sprouts?
No. It was really just me for as long as I can remember. And finding other dryads was very rare, I found. We tend to not strive far from our groves. And the forest, if it wants something from us, will just ask.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how is it that you were able to leave your grove? For my understanding, dryads can't leave.
Oh, simple. And she pulls out a necklace that has that just looks like a basically a sapling on a string. This tree is my grove. The forest gave it to me, so I can go and find out what's causing it ail and help heal it.
Interesting.
And as she puts it back underneath the collar of her leaf ruffled collar with the leather armor and stuff.
So yeah, Calvin would just continue to ask you different questions about do you have decorations in your home, or what do you eat? What kind of tasks would you ask, or what kind of tasks you would do for the forest? A whole bunch of different questions just to get to know dryad culture, because you people are so fucking rare. It's good to know.
Yeah,
Might
that's
never have this chance again.
Exactly. So where's everybody else?
It's always preference with the I don't know what the other dryads do, but this is what I do.
Miss Vanya,
Yes.
what brought you out there on adventuring?
Let's just say to keep a promise.
Okay. Nice. You can tell that he's a little uneasy. He's shifting around a lot in his seat. I rolled a sense motive to determine whether or not you wanted to eat me or not.
I mean, yeah.
You want to eat the mouse?
No, I don't. Vanya's not like that.
I didn't think
rolled
Vanya
really
was,
low.
but you never know.
I rolled really low.
Mhm.
I am a mouse, and you are a cat girl. Meow.
Fox, technically.
She's a
Oh, Fox.
Kitsu, not
Sorry.
a Nico.
But
Hey, listen, I get those two mixed. I forget the.
Yeah, she would pop in and be like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah. All good. I dropped the accent there. Damn.
Might I ask, where you come from?
My home is, how you say, destroyed. I am from Kako, in the Underdark. That was the name of village.
I see.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
it's all good. That is past. We look towards future.
So, what brings you all the way up here to the surface?
Underdark, scary place now. I was very young when home was destroyed. Needed to make money and, well, survive. So me and Grandpa made our way up to the surface. And he taught me his ways.
Well, sounds like you're close with your grandfather.
I'd like to think so. But the circumstances there have changed. Oh, a distance has formed between us.
Well,
He forgets my name and face. Age has caught up with him.
I understand. I've helped take care of some people that were like that.
I found this place for him to stay. I pay them, they take care. And that's all I can ask for. Anyone else?
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm going to ask.
Sorry
Here.
about that.
I am going to be just bullshitting market prices with. Fuck! I forgot his name already.
Hazama.
Hazama. Yeah.
Huzzah!
And smoking a pipe.
All right.
Flora would just be listening to the conversations in the back of the wagon.
All right. Day 2 passes. You guys set up camp. You rest. Who wants to roll encounter for day 2?
Early morning, I milk the cows.
Is Sequoia helping?
If she wishes.
Sequoia will help.
Handle animal. Brady, let's see. Thank you for rolling. All right, yeah, Sequoia does a pretty good job today as well.
Sequoia started to get the handle of this.
Yeah. All right, so today is a pretty good day. Sun is shining. You know, the path so far is pretty good. On this day, as you guys are passing by, or as you guys are, you know, traveling to Arcadia, you guys happen to pass by, you know, just another group of adventurers heading the opposite direction towards Eaglefront. You know, they wave at you guys and, you know, wish you guys safe travels and such.
In passing, I'm gonna ask how the roads are.
They just shrug and they just say, you know, a couple wild animals here and there, but nothing too crazy.
The roads going to Eaglefront are kind of clear. No telling how they are further down, though.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Stay safe.
Traveling merchant.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm making rolls. One of them is actually gonna pipe up and say, "Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to be merchants, are you? You have a lot of stuff."
I am, and this one is pointing at Hazama. What are you looking for?
I mean, what do you got?
I have spices. He has pelts.
Just spices? Damn.
Not much I can get in the Eagle Front. Not much
Los
capital
Closest
at the
has
moment.
milk.
Yeah, that's fair.
The
Pork
mouse,
trading.
the mouse thing has milk.
Milk.
Milk. He has cows.
I mean, I don't really know if we have anything that can carry milk. Are you selling by any chance?
That's up to him.
I can sell milk, yes.
So one guy in particular, who appears to be their tank, just full clad in armor, just walks up to Throsus and says, "I buy milk."
He needs his calcium.
Strong bones.
He's gonna point to one of the barrels and say, "Is barrel full?
Not full.
Not full? How full?
29 gallons.
29 gallon. How much sell for?"
I forgot. I had it written down, but I don't know where that note is.
If I remember correctly, it was like what?
I forget how much for.
I think it was like
Yeah.
1 pound for.
Well,
Like a
two merchants here can appraise it.
Yeah, appraise the. Brady, you were the one that found the milk price. If you could look that up real quick for me.
I'm pretty sure the note said 2 silver a gallon.
I found the price for cheese, Cody. Can I have access to Cody's sheet for a second? I remember seeing it on something in his sheet.
Yeah, give me a second.
5 copper for half a pound for milk. So milk sells for 1 silver a pound.
Yep, that's it. I just found my notes. 1 silver a
Okay.
pound.
Okay. I don't need access to a sheet no more, Cody or Josh,
Yep.
if you want to take it.
2 gold, 9 silver
2 gold, 9 silver for a whole barrel.
for a whole barrel. Oh, he want barrel too? Like he wants the barrel to carry it?
Yes. I have no container big enough to carry milk.
Or look at the mouse thing. I could front you the money for the barrel.
2 gold, 9 silver for milk. I give
Hold on.
you 4 gold for everything.
The barrel's a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. For some reason, my page decided it didn't want to load.
Right?
I think you gave Brady permission, took my permissions away.
Oh wait, did I?
Yeah, you took away my permissions. I was wondering what happened to my
Barrel
page.
is 2 gold.
Okay, so yeah, for 4 gold, I could do. Yeah, I could sell it all for 4 gold.
There you go.
Thank you.
Right. Yep. He gives you 4 gold coins. And he walks over to the cart and he points to the barrels. He says, "This one."
Yeah.
Just picks it up.
Good
Pleasure
business.
Good business, friend. And he's just gonna carry it on his shoulder now.
Safe
As
travels.
they wave goodbye. Safe travels, friends.
And to you.
And you guys can hear them as they're walking by. You know, one of the mages look over and say, "Did you have to buy the whole damn barrel? Unless if you want to carry all the liquid yourself, don't complain."
Jacob, what's your character's name again?
Hazama.
Osama.
Or what's your character's race? Not Hazama. What's your character's race? Sorry.
Vish-
Snake
snake.
boy.
Vishkanya.
Vishkanya.
Vishkanya. Pardon, Vishkanyan.
Yes.
I know that I am an oddity in the modern world, but I fear I've not seen many of your kind either. Where do you all hail from?
Well, it's different for each one. Me, I hail from Raven Valley.
Is that north or south?
From us, northeast and northwest. I was literally about to say northwest.
Northeast.
Northwest.
There you go.
Northwest.
Ah. And like you see her like just think for a moment. Ah. You come from a more temperate climate. Yeah. No, I can't make that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I can the only skill checks I can make are I do have knowledge geography. Never mind, I can't make that one. That's the only other skill check I have.
Yeah, so you're aware
I
that
only have
Raven
knowledge
Valley,
nature and knowledge
yeah,
geography.
so you're aware that Raven Valley is to the north of the Dwarven capital, to the lake of the north of the Dwarven capital. Let's just go with that.
What an interesting climate to be from.
Cody, why is there an Astrosis over by Salthost?
I just see it just slowly
Yeah, I was
moving.
wondering that too.
He's multiplying. It's an infestation.
Oh,
Go away.
So how
no.
did
Sit all over again.
Oh god.
so Hazama. Yes,
How
that's
did
right.
you get there? I didn't do that.
Hazama. How did you end up all the way out here? You're far from home.
Well, as as me and my friend here stated before, we are from a family of merchants. So we travel. We get
Merchants are the ones that sell things, right?
Yes.
around. Just like how your friend Astrosos there sold milk.
Yes, usually he makes it into cheese. And I've been working on making jams. I like the jams. But they don't taste just right yet.
Have you considered adding spices to them?
Oh. Do you not just mush berries in a jar and just let it sit to make jam?
In most cases, yes, but some people do add spices to their jams
Huh. Interesting.
to change the
I'll have to
flavors.
think about that. Well, why would I want my blackberries to not taste like blackberries?
It's more of added flavors, say cinnamon.
Oh. That plant. You can use that to spice things. Interesting. I just know it works good at helping cure ailments of the stomach because it makes people regurgitate what goes in there.
Depending on the amount. It depends on the reaction.
Well, yes, a
most
lot of
people
cinnamon.
have. In most cases, people use it sparingly as a flavoring.
If you ingested a poison, you would want me to be able to use the cinnamon to make you throw it up.
I'm not arguing that.
I've done it to Astrosis a couple of times. He ate bad cheese.
Does he
He
have the
hates the
ability
smell
to
of cinnamon
regurgitate?
now.
Astrosis has officially done the cinnamon challenge.
And here I'm sitting here trying to think of like a way to bring in the cinnamon challenge. Like, How do I bring this in?
I beat you to it.
Thank you for it.
Yes, you mix cinnamon with garlic, and then on top of that, you find the smell. There's these lovely mushrooms that cause you the vomit.
I have 2 of those ingredients. Please do not use them to make people regurgitate. I sell them.
Oh. For what? What else would you use besides using it to make medicine?
Again, flavoring.
Cooking.
People use them to cook.
Is that what Astrosis does over the fire with his cheese?
Yes.
Oh. Do you just eat berries? And maybe some nuts if I find them. Sometimes you just stand in the sun and I feel fulfilled.
Photosynthesis.
I don't know.
Remember the
Yes,
ring and
that's
potted
it.
plant?
Oh God!
Photosynthesis.
Oh my God!
All right. Who's
Just
feeling
don't throw it
lucky
up
for
any buildings.
day 3?
Sequoia's feeling lucky.
You are feeling lucky.
Sequoia's
Wow.
feeling lucky.
All right. Wow.
Damn.
Okay. Human region is pretty safe so far.
I know, right? I was for sure by now we come across bandits or something. We had to bash in some skulls.
Yeah. Right.
Knowing our normal luck, that'd probably have been the case.
Got another 4. So that's another 14 gallons of milk. Thank God I have 2 barrels.
All right. So, as you guys are setting up camp for the night, so yeah, as you guys are setting up camp for the night, I actually have to go prepare that map real fast.
And we get a campsite map?
Yeah, of course.
Why would it be?
Yeah, not me having to keep adding my different herbal remedies because I can just make 4 free per day. So I've always just been making those in the background.
Oh, I'm actually going to take 10 gallons of this milk and make 1 thing of cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Jeez. While Astrosis is doing that, I'm gonna pull out a pound bag of allspice. Hey Astrosis, you want to try some of this in your cheese?
Oh, He takes some and puts some in his mouth.
It's allspice.
To be quite honest, I don't necessarily know what allspice tastes like, personally. I've never just had it on its own, you know?
Fair. Allspice is unripe berries, native to the Caribbean and Central America. Complex, warm flavor profile evokes a blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and pepper.
Yes. Would love to put that in there.
Cool.
God, being able to make potions basically without having to use money is so much fun right now.
Oh, I bet it is. I can't make my potions without having money, and Calvin's fucking broke. All right. So anyway, as you guys
Yeah.
are setting up camp,
Nature, baby.
Calvin is probably going to be helping out, setting up the tents and everything. What is everybody doing to assist with camp setup?
I'm making cheese.
I am setting
Sequoia
up my
talks
tent.
to the trees.
Setting up my tent, and I will start the fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably starting a fire and probably cooking.
Well, Rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can help get stuff for the fire.
True.
As for me,
So-
I'll help wherever is needed to be helped.
I'll help
Cody, about
find-
how much of the allspice do you use for your cheese? Better question. How much cheese are you making?
A pound. 1 pound of cheese, which is 10 gallons of milk.
So a small amount goes a long way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If it's anything like Renin, is roughly about a fourth tablespoon. No, that doesn't sound right. I think it's a fourth cup for that much. I'll look it up.
Sequoia is asking all the trees to protect them in the night. That way, please alert her.
No, it is a fourth teaspoon. Okay.
Matt, as you're speaking to the trees, one of the trees respond.
treetop.
One of the trees respond and say, "Oh well, how about that guy approaching your camp now? Oh well, how about that guy approaching your camp now?"
No, that's not good. Everyone, there's apparently a man approaching the camp. The trees say so.
God.
Give me perception rolls.
Oh boy.
This is truly the
Oh
section.
my
Doesn't seem to be
God.
ill will.
Ow!
Guys,
Okay, Cody, thank you. I was gonna say. Okay, Matt, thank you. Cody,
Alright,
Matt,
so yes.
thank you.
Astrosis,
That makes sense. I'm oblivious.
Astrosis and Sequoia. You guys specifically, after Sequoia warns you guys do happen to hear a voice calling out from the trees. And it's a male voice. He's just calling out. He's like, "Hello over there, friendly."
Hello, friendly. I am Sequoia.
Oh my God.
Sequoia, his name isn't friendly, most likely. He's
All right.
saying that he's not hostile.
And this is the gentleman you see walking up to your camp.
You know,
He's
I
a
would.
hunter.
I
He's
would.
been dapper as fuck.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. How are you? I happen to see your
This
camp.
is
Your
what she
campfire
looks like.
smoke.
How
Oh,
can we
hello
help-
there.
How can we help you?
I just happened to be hunting in the nearby woods. Saw some smoke, and I gathered myself for some conversation. Young travelers of you are all, correct?
Yeah.
Would be correct.
Sequoia kind of looks at her
Yes.
hands, looks at the width of her arms. Yes, young.
Oh, my apologies. Where are my manners? My name is Skeeth.
Keith.
Skeeth. Skeeth.
Hello, Skeeth.
Hello, Skeeth.
Pleasure to
You
meet
can
your
call me
acquaintance.
Ace.
Skeeth.
Did you find any good hunts today?
Oh, plenty. I nabbed myself a nice deer earlier today. Do you mind if I join you?
Oh.
I look around. Oh, I don't see why not. What about
See
you?
why not?
How about everybody else?
Are you out in the woods by yourself?
I do not mind.
Yes. Yes, I am. I travel alone often nowadays. Easier to sneak up on prey and make my way through the forest a lot faster. I'm assuming.
It is true. It's a lot easier to traverse the woods by yourself.
Are you all heading to Arcadia?
Yeah, yes, we are.
Well, you're lucky. At least, well, for what I've been able to see, the roads have been rather clear lately. Not quite sure. It's very odd, really.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. The roads from
Odd
Edgeworth
preludes tend to lead to ill tidings.
Honestly, you're only the second interaction we've had in the past 3 days.
For it to be this,
Really?
for it to be this quiet, kind of smells like an omen to me. But then again, the world has cruel tricks up their sleeves. We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, well. At least your travels will be safe from at least from here to Arcadia.
That's good to know.
That's good news.
That is good.
Have any of you traveled to Arcadia before?
Has traveled to Arcadia before.
No, sir.
Calvin raises his hand. He says, "I'm actually from Arcadia." Really now? Well, at least you'll have somebody familiar with the general area. Tell me, how well familiar are you with the inn names? I mean, I haven't really been around most of the town. Like, I lived with my grandparents for practically most of my life. Ah, I see. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll give you guys some friendly advice. If you guys want a good night's rest, when you get to Arcadia, find the inn that is named the Sioux of Hands. It sounds like a textile shop, but it's not. It's a red herring. The Sioux of Hands. S-E-W of Hands. Tell them Skeeth sent you. They will treat you like kings and queens.
Can't complain about that treatment.
Why do us this favor?
But I am not royalty.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh, one of those more drawn speeches. Got it.
Why do us this favor?
Just a gesture of good faith.
Okay, Skeeth. You could tell there's some uneasiness in his voice, and he doesn't seem to trust this man. He's not very good at hiding it.
Fear not, little one. I hold ill no tidings towards any of you, really.
He did say he was friendly. Atrocious.
So Skeeth, are you by chance, how long have you been adventuring? Hmm. You know, I've been adventuring for so long now, it's difficult for me to remember. Close, I would say close to about 25 years. I started
That's an impressive
I
time
started when
frame.
I was very young. I think I was 16 when I first left home. I shot my first arrow when I was 10. I'd probably say when I was about 25 years I've been at this now.
That's an impressive time frame to be adventuring.
No, not compared to some of the people that I've met. Whew. What is your rank? Oh, I'm a copper adventurer. Copper? So you're actually pretty strong.
What would consist of copper?
Level
What
11.
number? Oh shit.
Yeah.
This dude could single-handedly wipe all of us out right now.
In one shot.
Yeah, you could.
If I know anything about a level 11 ranger, yes.
Yeah.
I would know firsthand, Mr. Fucking Pincushion. Or killed by undying angel. Fucking critical bastard.
Any advice for newbie adventurers?
Well, I got plenty. I have seen a lot. The easiest thing that I can tell you all. I'm not quite sure what the situation, how everything is between everybody here, whether you're just starting out or if you're all actually a registered group.
I'm pretty sure we all just met a couple days ago.
They're handling an escort quest for me. Ah, I see. Well, you know, sometimes ragtag groups always, you know, sew the closest bonds together. But in any case, if you ever run into a scuffle or anything such as that, always have each other's backs. Through thick and thin, doesn't matter. Your party members or anybody that you are traveling with, you need to understand and treat them like family. You should protect them like they are your own family. And while, yes, things won't always be sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, it's important to appreciate the little things, especially out on this in a dangerous lifestyle such as this. Enjoy the meals that you share by the fire, the stories that you tell. And when you get in, if you manage to get to a much later stage in your life to where you achieve greater glory and you actually earn a higher rank in the Adventurers Guild, and most people tend to seek out greater tasks, bigger monsters to kill, and more dangerous quests to go on. But the most important thing, don't ever forget the people. Average, everyday people, never wielded a weapon in their lives. Don't ever forget them. Treat them right, and they will treat you equally as the same. Hence the reason why I was saying to you all to seek out the sew of hands. I've known those people pretty much my whole life, and they have treated me very well over the years.
I don't know about the rest of the group, but I'll keep that in mind.
Indeed, they are wise words.
Mhm.
Are trees people? I treat trees very well.
Treat people the same way you treat trees.
No, don't do that.
Ah,
Do not do that.
no? Oh, now I'm conflicted.
You're gonna see Keith, like his head is going to like jerk to the right a little bit. He's gonna look around the forest. Well, as much as I would love to stay and enjoy a meal with you all, the winds are calling.
Winds. You can hear the winds.
In a way. In a way. Stay safe,
No, it's
travelers.
still bad. You as well.
You as well, Skeeth.
And good
Thank
luck
you
on your future journeys.
Thank you.
Same to you.
Thank you.
You're gonna see him get up and he's gonna just immediately like jump directly up into the branches of the nearby tree and then just start leaping between the different trees and vanish into the night.
Ow. Oof. Hey. Watch it. I can't hear them anymore.
All right. So, day 4.
I feel
Feeling
lucky.
Oh God.
Oh God!
There it is.
Of all the people, it had to be
Oh,
Jacob.
it only.
Of course, it's Toby.
It was going to be Jacob, no matter what.
True.
Okay.
Jacob's
So-
just our lightning rod for bad luck.
It's true though.
I mean, at least it hasn't been as bad as his luck in Starfinder last
Oh
week.
my God.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, that was bad.
So here's the thing. Some of your previous encounters have guaranteed you safe passage to Arcadia.
So we've completely nullified Jacob's
Oh, no.
stupidity.
Oh no.
Not
I'm
completely.
Banking. I am
Aw,
banking
damn it.
that 5.
Oh boy.
Fair enough.
Making it for a
Bad
rainy
luck
Fair
day.
enough.
debt. Let's go.
He is banking it. I don't like that.
Encounter debt.
Yes, encounter debt. That's how you know it's
Cha-ching.
gonna be bad.
Oh God.
All right. So yes, due to a couple of your previous encounters, namely the 82 and the 75 that you guys rolled, have granted you some safe passage. Mostly because Skeeth managed to find you all, and yeah, pretty much just cleared up the road ahead of you guys.
Oh boy, we have a guardian angel.
His name is Keith.
His name is
Quick,
Steve.
someone find him again and invite him to the group.
All right. And with that, are you guys going to be having any conversation or anything on the 4th day?
Not that I could think of at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably
Random
thinking
small
it's just
talk.
like a bunch of like small talk.
Well,
Okay.
maybe we all take turns teaching
Sequoia.
Sequoia.
Good luck. My intelligence, I believe, is an 11.
It's still
It's a
above
14.
average.
I'm actually
Above
relatively
average.
smart.
Above average.
It's a 14. Never mind. I'm smart. I'm just dumb to the world. I'm just not. I'm just dumb to the world.
So,
you know things, but you don't know the world.
Yeah.
so as you guys
I'm tr-
are talking around the campfire on the night of day 4, Calvin speaks up, and he's basically just talking about like when you guys do arrive in Arcadia. So I was kind of thinking when we get to Arcadia, I know the city is really, really big, and I know you guys are, in a hurry to go about your adventuring business and such. But like I said when we were in Eaglefront, I want to give you guys something for helping me get through this. So, do you guys mind hanging out for a couple days?
I don't see a reason not to.
I don't mind.
It's almost time to stock up and sell our wares.
Browse the markets and whatnot. See what we can buy, sell, trade.
I'm sure there's plenty of decent paying little jobs around town we can do.
Astrocious, have we been to this city before?
No, we have not.
We must be careful then. Cities, as you say, are fraught with danger.
I'm
They
sorry.
have people who play instruments
I'm sorry,
randomly,
did he say
and
titties?
then the
That's what I'm saying too.
Did I hear that right?
Titties.
Probably misheard
I
him,
said
but it
It sounded like-
sound like titties.
Yeah, it sounded like he said titties.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it. So
Everyone,
Oh Lord.
everyone heard titties.
Well, I said cities.
Unfortunately,
Cities are fraught. Cities are fraught with people who play instrument in random corners, and people who try to sell you things. And the worst of all of them, those men in matching uniforms with helmets and swords and shields who wander around there pacing like there's some sort of aggravated unit looking to take it over.
You mean
You mean the city
guards? They're there to protect the city.
Huh?
They protect the city.
You just get the most puzzled look.
I take offense to you saying that people trying to sell you things.
Well, it's dangerous for your coin purse. That's what Astrocious says. Why buy something when we can make it ourselves?
convenience?
Yeah, convenience is mainly.
Sometimes
Butter.
you don't have the materials to make something, so you would go to people like Hazama, like Astrosis, and Ace to, buy certain things so that way you can make other things.
See, merchants
You
are
once
dangerous.
again puzzled look.
Hold on.
How can I word
Merchants
this?
are dangerous to Sequoia. Is that fair?
I get what you're saying now.
Sequoia,
Yes.
look at it this
Overselling.
way. The way
Good point.
it works. Think of it this way: like Astrosis, has his cows. He gets milk, makes cheese. Those that don't have cows, they don't have the means to be able to acquire the means to make cheese, so they have to buy it from someone else.
I mean, I know how
And-
the market works. I just think I've just been told merchants are dangerous.
It's
I mean-
probably because you are, and don't take offense to this, Sequoia, naive. They'll try to oversell you.
She looks around. Yes, I'm native to here. This is a forest.
Oh my God.
No,
What he
naive,
means to
not native.
say, what he means to say, Sequoia, is that
Someone would take.
you are still learning a lot of things, and somebody might not be
Yes.
very nice and take advantage of
Your
what you don't know.
You're too trusting.
Well, that's mean.
some people will.
Unfortunately,
use that-
not
But it's also a
everybody is
business.
nice. Which is why we're here with you, and we will help as you learn new things.
Oh, I have a thing for all of you. And Sequoia just hands out a bunch of like mud-dried clay pots with little like leaf covers over top of them and banded like tied closed with with like a couple blades of grass or like a stem of something. These will make you feel better. And everyone gets one until I make more.
Thank
What
you.
is it?
You all get an herbal remedy.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a cure.
Yeah. I've just been making these the entire trip.
Eh.
Is it safe to assume it's equivalent to a cure light?
It
Okay.
is very much, it's exactly cure wound. Oh, sorry, I put cure wounds, not cure light wounds.
Yeah, it's
It is
essentially a
cure
cure
light.
light
Yep,
wounds
sorry, my
potion.
bad.
Okay.
Yep. So if you get in a fight or a brawl and you need to make yourself feel better, just drink it. It's a little thick and there are some chunks, but those are good for you.
I think that's why everyone's
Boy.
at one another, just like
Chew, swallow. Astrosa speaks up. Best to plug nose.
Noted.
Does work though.
Zama, should I give her some of my spices? Sequoia,
Hmm.
I'm gonna hand you
Yes.
a bag of cinnamon. Add
God,
these to
no.
your remedies.
I can make remove sickness with these.
Also known as the vomit comet.
If you use it in the herbal remedy you just gave us, use it sparingly.
Oh no, I wouldn't go in it wouldn't go in that herbal remedy. Cinnamon's not good for curative properties. It's only good
It's
for
not-
regurgitative properties. And to,
it's not.
and to make
it's not-
nuts taste a little better.
It's for its taste.
Oh no, it's not supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Not everybody's gonna find that appreciative or conducive to their palate.
Well, it's either drink the herbal remedy or be hurt.
Fine, I'll take my cinnamon back.
This. Okay. Here you go. And she pulls out legitimate sticks of cinnamon that aren't powdered. And just kind of chews on one. The tree. If the tree's bark gets scuffed, it can't be hurt. It can't be healed. You must apply something else there. And it will hurt forever.
That's not always true.
I would take Dryad's side on this one.
Sequoia looks at her like, you might be right. My bark regrows. Looks at the trees behind her. Does yours? They said no.
Well, how about we do this then? Let us all stay at the same inn, so that way it'll be easier for me to find you guys. And once I muster up the money, I can pay you guys for your assistance.
Well, we all know in town already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's all just stay there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds fair.
Mhm.
Are we close to Arcadia?
We should be there by tomorrow.
Good to know.
Good time.
Oh, great time.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is a good place to call tonight's session. Right before we get into the capital city of Arcadia.
Rip.
Honestly, it didn't even feel like we were playing for that long. I know
Yeah,
I
we-
came late.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
But what he also means is we're about to jump down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to mention that he has a 5 in the
map
bank.
build.
A banked 5 encounter.
A banked 5 encounter somewhere.
You know what the best part is? I'm taking proper notes this time.
Good.
So, I have it noted down that you have the encounter debt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to let that pass. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I'm not gonna let that pass either.
Oh no.
Don't you worry. You'll see what's going on. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming and hanging out for today's first session. We got a lot coming, and like I said in the beginning of the stream, there will not be session next week because I have to get my surgery done. So yeah, anesthesia is not going to mix well with dungeon mastering, even though as funny as that may be. I don't want to run that risk, let alone actually try talking. So I mean, unless if one of you guys want to run a one shot, by all means go for it. I am not going to be functional at all. So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Again, if you guys want to see the non-spoiler point of view, Toby here, of course, does stream as well over on his chat. So if you guys want to go check him out, I will link his Twitch in the chat right now. So make sure to go follow Jakob if you guys want to see the non-spoiler side. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks for session 2, and where the story is going to begin to kick off.
I might see you guys Thursday for a random stream or a one shot. Who knows? We'll figure something out for Thursday. But there will be a stream every Thursday.
Yes. We're back on track, ladies and gentlemen. Every Thursday from here on until however long this is going to take to complete. Every Thursday on both of our channels, 7:30 Eastern Time. The adventure shall continue. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.